Alright, so this is Wargame Red Dragon. I haven't done a video on this in a very long time. But this is a 10v10 game I had. We were over here, actually. I was playing Red 4. I was playing, my Red Dragon deck. Red Dragon is a combination of Chinese and North Korean forces. This new headset's a bit weird, because I can't really hear myself talk, so yeah, but I felt this was an interesting enough game, because I actually won, to record it. Now it is a 10v10, as you can see, so I'm mainly going to focus on what happens over here, in Foxtrot, Charlie, Delta. I'm not really going to, well, some of Delta. I'm not really going to focus on Alpha too much. I'll try, but my main focus was on this side. So let's go. Should I only do mine? No, I'll do both point of views. But, so maybe I should do like this. See the enemy team. Enemy team's gonna be green. Sorry if you're colorblind. I went here, into this town. I was like, oh, that's a neat position. Because it was like right outside their base. I was like, if I can get troops there fast, really fast, I can maybe block their advance into Delta. I mean, they could still come from this way and that way. And he was going there. Me and this Ko guy, I think that was Tosco, we attacked. I'm gonna say we attacked this side. It is a low point game. You have which I love low point games. I hate, cause low point games you have to be very careful with your units. Yeah, you have to think more. You can't just rush them out there. And decks and it's neat because decks that I specialize in are very low point decks. Like, I try to use the cheaper units that don't usually get used, and these type of games are perfect for that. Which, you see most of the pro players, and they're all just using the most expensive units there are, and I'm not gonna say that there's no strategy to it, but just rushing some Abrams and Delta Force into battle isn't as, I don't think as consuming as trying to enemy teams. It isn't as consuming as trying to maintain your cheap units, and so you can build up a big enough force. Is this mine? No, these are mine. Yeah. That mine? Yep, that and yeah. So I bring in. Here, I'll just do this from my point of view real quick. I bring in some Suchong with some infantry in it, a PZG-63, which is a it's like a T-34 with a twin autocannons mounted on top, and then I also bring in some recoilless rifles. Now, some unfortunate things do happen to them. You can see my ally on this side. These guys bring in quite some AA. Old man Speedwagon. And Tuscu and Fettuccine. Fettuccine? Fettuccino. That. Yeah, what I didn't see is that this Chimera, you'll see what happens to my troops. Remember, these ones are mine. I didn't bring any tanks. Why? I'd bring a tanks or anti-tank because I didn't think anyone would have any tanks. And then Chimera, which I believe is over 100-point unit. So I was like, oh crap, get out of the things. I was like, panicking. I didn't know really what to do now. I mean, the only anti-tank I brought were recoilless rifles, and there's no way they could hit them. So yeah, they got this town pretty heavily fortified, even an APC, even their minions. All because of this Chimera, and and this guy, Tosco, happened to bring some Conquer squads, which eliminating that Chimera, I'm gonna say, won us the game. One of the things that won us the game. Now on this side, you can see they are pushing pretty hard, using mortars to get around. There was definitely a pretty big push considering the low points. They're doing a pretty big push over here. But yeah, now I'm just having my infantry attack on foot, which we all are. And you never want to do this because in a high point game, there'd probably be like tanks and all tons of stuff. This Eric squad is actually shooting their missiles at I don't know. I think they're shooting. I thought it looked like they were shooting it with this, but I think it just happened to crash into one of the guys. They're definitely going mortar heavy over here. Sorry, there's a lot of action. Like the motor stroke here, you can see that we're taking the most of the damage, and bringing in these. I know I didn't know they had stingers in here, so I did bring up this MI4 bolt rocket box to try and suppress it. As you can see, it rains down on the rockets, but it does die, so it was the chaparral. Not before doing a good amount of damage. Yeah, stunning the green jackets definitely helped. Let's see what's going on over here. Some footworks fights between SAS and FJBs. Their scouts are getting killed. And we got our infantry into town. And I was actually having problems because these guys were panicked. So I'm pretty sure when units are panicked, they don't actually listen to commands as much. So I kept telling them to go in this town, and they would just sit in the open. So I had them split so that these guys would take better orders. Around their SAS, basically tons of cheap links, because SAS are pretty strong, but it's surrounded by motor strumpy and Boston too. My point of view, I couldn't see these guys over here. See? I'm just focusing over here, hitting the infantry in there. And I was having my guys destroy these CV, and I didn't know that was a CV, so I have to bump and see with the RPG-7s. And on their last shot, in their last RPG, that's a 140 point kill with a 15 point unit. Let's go back to neutral. What else? Definitely a heavy infantry presence here. See one guy rocking either Commonwealth, Milan's, yeah, Commonwealth deck. Alias, that's the same guy? No. Multiple Commonwealth decks, as you can see the Vickers. And Bradley's. I think it was mainly Commonwealth. That we were dealing with. Since there's nothing going on right now, and you're like saying, why didn't you kill those guys? I don't know. I couldn't see them. Can anyone else see them? No. No. Anything else going on? This T-55 trying to snipe people with the faded gems. Wow, they bought attackums at the beginning of the game. They didn't even use it. Probably because they were saving it for someone was probably saving it in case we bring in like a T80 or T90. But I don't have any of those in my decks. Actually, use mainly cheap tanks, which I will bring up a cheap scout tank eventually. This is gonna be pretty long, as you can see. 30. No, not that long. I've had Wargame Red Dragon games last over hours. That's an hour over or more. So this guy brings up a cargo, and I try bringing up this PG. As I said, it's like a T-34, but it has twin autocannons on it. I know I recorded one of these before, and someone said don't zoom in on the units because it breaks the game, but nothing's happening. We do have a mishap. Because he wanted recon there, and this guy put infantry, and now the Vickers is tearing apart. And then this Cobra happens to get through, and if I was smart, I didn't see it for a while. Where is it? Because I was focusing over here, and I was looking over there, and then I hear these rockets, I'm like, fuck. And I forgot I bring this PGZ up, which happens to also be good against helicopters. So I was like, oh, I forgot I had that, so I bring in another, I think I bring in another one, instead of just having this one go back. Which was stupid. For some reason I moved my US here, because I was going to try and capture this, but the T-72 is probably a much better command. Yeah, see, there's like, oh, let's bring in a new one. Eventually this guy's Stingers, or Eagles, definitely get it. I don't think let's see what else is going on. I don't know. Oh, big push going over here. Lots of SAS. SAS and Commandos 90. That's a lot of points. We have low point income. I think it's like 1 point every so often. Oh yeah, and this Bradley. Did you see that Bradley there? I'll go back to neutral. This Bradley causes us quite a bit of trouble. Cause I'm like, yeah, it does cause us trouble. And I still haven't killed the Stingers because I didn't know that they were there. I was fully expecting them because I think they put a chieftain here, and it shot at our guys. So I moved all of my 2 infantry squads right there, just in case. Ooh, having some weird frame rate issues. Oh yeah, hold on real quick. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Let's see if that'll trying to fix the frame rate issues. I'm pretty sure there's a chieftain up here. It's a Centurion. Huh. Yeah, then they bring in this Humvee and send it down from there. Doesn't have anything in it, but I guess I wanted to see where our infantry was. So we just laid it up with a Type 73 fire. And we seem to be losing over here. They did do a big push with Commandos and SAS. And somehow this guy got a command all the way up there. Like, they're probably going crazy looking for this command. But yeah, this is a very infantry heavy town there. We have multiple guys over here. We have Tosco, me, Tosco. Oh, I think it was like the more you kill, the more points you get. And Fettuccino. I know I'm calling him Fettuccino. It's because it sounds good. I think it's like the more you kill, the more points you get. Like every time you kill something, you get like couple points. Yeah, he brings his Cobra over again. Perspective. yeah, not really that much. I do bring in a this vehicle. It's got a 25mm autocannon on the top, and then it has Zanshi squad inside. Zanshi are my better infantry. Bong Chong So are just my general grunts, I guess. They're North Korean infantry. I only got the regular because they don't have a 90. Like RPG 7, Type 73, LMG, which kind of looks like a Bren. And then I start laying up these NSAS here. Because, oh wait, no. I could see them. I get like 3 shots on them. And he brings in the Centurion for some reason. I wouldn't have sacrificed the Centurion. That tank, yeah, put some recon here, put that tank there. Oh, that's the Bradley shooting. See how straight its Tau missile goes? Well, I mean it missed, but that's still incredibly straight. See, then those SAS keep popping up, and it's still haven't killed those stingers. Look how close because I'm pretty sure he has their weapons turned off. It's just one guy just hiding in a house just with a stinger and a M16. So, yeah, I guess they knew the command was there, and I was like, oh, nothing's there, it's just a recon squad, which you probably should have killed anyway, but... I'm like, what's that? What's that? That fires on it. Yeah, see, Zanchi they're better equipped, they have more modern weapons, even though the Type 69-1 is I don't know where to put it, because it's not very good. I mean, it does serve its purpose of taking out vehicles, but it's not very much better than RPG 7. Because, yeah, they have this thing, this attack, and it dies to this THQ 495 is a Canadian infantry fighting vehicle. It's a much better gun than my thing had, and I think more armor. Let's put 55 shooting at stuff. I'm sorry, I don't know really where to focus because I was primarily over on this side. And one guy surrender. Hogar. Yeah, about these mortars. Mortars are a great help. Oh, I guess they did use those attackums to get that out. Try and kill that T-55. Yeah, low point games are very interesting. You have people like trying to take out T-55s with their more expensive units. Because in low point games, like, you know, my PG Z63 is actually fairly decent. That thing does come in handy later. Like, even a transport vehicle's pretty good. Yeah, these guys push hard. They definitely... JT-223, General Maximilian Peters. Pretty sure that's a Star Wars reference. Yeah, Colonel Veers was a AT-AT commander. He might not have been only AT-ATs, he might have just been general. And yeah, this guy, Fettuccini, didn't tell me he was attacking, and he just went for him. Like, oh crap, I wasn't ready, I didn't know you were bringing stuff up. I mean, that's the Motor Strelki squad that dies. I mean, this BMP is firing 100mm shells into them, but... he definitely could have used some autocannon fire. So I see that, so I bring this thing back, I'm like, okay, I can use that. And then this Motor Strelki dies, I'm like, I might as well not push anymore. But these guys, I should probably focus over here. You can see these guys, the Formosa and the Scott 2 AP. Like, even a transport is useful in a low point game. Like, I haven't had this much fun in this game in a while. I hope that more people will start low point games. So then, like, I see these Leopard 2A1s, and yeah, that's a Leopard 2. It's 2 Leopard 2s, and this guy Beer wastes them. You'll see. So I'm like, ah, crap! I see them. So he fires a missile, and it misses. So I bring these Xanshi over, and these Xanshi are able to get a really good side shot. See? And that side shot basically brings it down to 1 health. And then my Bong Chung Su quickly killed it with an RPG-7, which he backs him up because their side armor is weak and holding him to the front, and you know these RPG-7s aren't able to get through the front of a Leopard 2. They do a little bit of damage. It's at half health, but nothing. It didn't kill it. Now someone might be able to get it. I think he gets it with his T-55. Yeah, because this is worried and this is calm. See, and the worse status they're in, the more they're likely to miss. So he's still calm. Is that RNG? So he actually brings up his T-72 command vehicle because it has a much better gun than a T-55, and I think he kills it with this. I'm not sure, but I'll go back to neutral. I see these scouts. I'm like, oh crap, scouts! They're gonna spot all of our stuff. No, we don't get to kill. Oh yeah, that causes some problems later. I think yeah, they wanted to attack this my PGZ. Then then I didn't know that was there. I was like, what? Because the only reason I moved it, I was like, oh, it's out of gas. So I bring up this Mi-4 cargo, which is a little tiny helicopter that happens to be able to carry cargo. So I bring that up to supply my infantry. And yeah, these guys push, especially Tosca, mainly because he was killing stuff. See, I'm pretty sure that's how this game mode works. I'm not sure. So he's killing stuff, so he was able to bring in a lot more. But I definitely helped. I played support to him. I helped. I filled the gaps, basically. I mean, but this side, these Maximilian Veers definitely won the game. I mean, him and Fettuccine. Fettuccine's doing pretty good. Me, 330 points, not bad. See, I helped. I wasn't the worst. That wasn't Alex. Or Drake of Death. It's Drake Death. Oh wow, he was able to get a Mista? Jeez. Like, that's like 100 and some point unit. And that artillery piece, so that definitely helped. What is he aiming at? I think he's just taking pot shots. Yeah, but they cleaned up on this side. I mean, we almost have the enemy encircled. So, like whoever, I think, I'm gonna say we prevented them from pushing through this town because we were there. Oh, then I move my PGZ here, and just because I saw him moving this MTOB up, I was like, oh, what if there's stuff he needs to kill? And this Bradley and this BMP fight, and doesn't end too well for the BMP. Bradley has a much better missile. Defense, attack. I see that, and then, so I bring up these Xanshi, which I was actually going to attack soon. And then he puts this attack pin, and I'm just like, I just rush all of my guys in. And you'll see there actually happens to be a problem. I'm like, oh, it's clear. He brings this leopard C2 over, and I'm like, attack. Because all my infantry are out in the open. I mean, they're pretty split up, but that leopard does cause us problems. So I do attack the autocannon vehicles. And this one having a 25mm, as I said before, and the PGZ having a twin 37mm. Sorry about that, we had this twin 37mm. And we're just pounding away at their infantry while my infantry attack. The final bits of the game, pretty much. I mean, while we're attacking this base, the big infantry battle, the sand sheep by Mountain 2 are getting destroyed. But for some reason, I decided to bring up these autocannon vehicles just to see if I can do some better pushing work. I thought I had to. I got some shots, but so yeah. Not much else I can do, but tries to kill that leopard. Back to neutral. They're making a big push. He won this game. I mean, because he was able to push from here to here, and he did. I mean, we all worked as a team. Very good communication with these things. Like we kind of like knew what to do. Like you can see the enemy team putting down a lot of flares. Like if you don't have voice chat, flares are definitely a very good way to speak to each other. So I don't have any more units actually over here. They all died. I have this. Oh wait, no, I have this Type 5 Susong Po, which is a ATGM vehicle, and alright, I'll move it here or so to get some shots on whatever is in there. And I did actually bring up this ZTQ62-1, which is a kind of like a recon light tank, and while I was having it just this and these attack left, I was out of points, and pretty much because I actually bring in 2 squads of recoilless rifles, which were supposed to assist in the attack, but since we attacked early, they're very late to the party. You can see all of us are attacking who's ever left, which they hold out, as you can see, for another couple minutes. Yeah. See, I'm a PTZ. Just killing these transports. That's all it does. Like, I think these people are probably annoyed that I'm not helping, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm in a mechanized deck, not a motorized, so my vehicles are a bit slow. M47 Dragon, and it's only at half health. It's still got ATGM to the face, and it's still good. That's T-34 armor is like broken in this game, I swear. And I see this. ATGM helicopter coming up. And so we have this AA piece there, which was good. Big push going on this side, like Commander Red, Veers, yeah, Alex. Left. Not sure. They're all just doing big pushes, and my recorderless rifle squad's gonna go in here, and they don't have any regular infantry support, so they're mostly gonna die. I mean, they do get some damage in, so as you can see, we're just surrounding them. Bring up this, my tank, and it happens to die versus the combat. That thing's got a 45mm auto cannon. Just destroyed my tank. And it also killed that, yeah, my transport there. I rushed it forward. And, yeah, my reporterless rifle squad here. They're just gonna record this rifle stuff. Watch them. Capture their base. So now we are really surrounding them. Love recording rifles. Very good dealing with infantry. Napalm strike, which doesn't really hit much, but then my tank Seshow dies versus these digger squad. What else? So yeah, we think, alright, we won, now what? And then there's guys back there. And this sneaky guy put a command all the way back there. Just to be a little crap. So we would have to extend the game a little longer. I kinda think they should put a like, imagine a map that's all that. Or all city. That'd be cool. Like, you know, like all one terrain. Oh, jeez, FPS. And when you're zoom, this game has fairly decent graphics. Anyway, it's finishing up now. Got this little fast speed. It's just cleaning up units that they're not really doing anything. And there we go. As you can see, here's the final results. Me, that was actually at the bottom. 416 and 305, so that's positive. As you can see, kills, losses, positive. It counts in each individual, points? I believe it counts points. I'm not sure. Anyway, bye. Just wanted to record this. This was a pretty fun game, so yeah.